Right, a domain name video on first name dot surname gtls, right, yeah. And there is a, if I look funny on the video, like the camera's had it right on the phone's had it on the phone, right. And there's a mark on the screen, right, yeah, that I'm looking at now. I can't really concentrate on anything else but this mark, right. But it's the domain name video on first name dot surname new gtls, right. There is about 5 UK surnames that are used in the UK, recognised in the UK, yeah, wherever they come from, yeah, they're recognised in the UK, right, as being a UK surname. Most people know people with this name, this surname. Right, there's only 5 or 6. There's a couple in Asia, a couple Asian surnames, yeah, which got huge competition if you know the first name, but I don't. Right? I don't speak Mandarin. Right? But if you know Mandarin, it's any Mandarin first name dot these 2-letter Asian surnames. But the ones that I buy, right, there's one, and they're only £4 to buy. £4 to buy. And there's an investor selling them or marking them at retail prices of $575,000. Right? You only got to type it. You can't, because you've got to know the surname, which surname to type in to actually see this. I do, and I'm not selling a unit. If you watch the videos, you'll know. But because I own quite a few of them. I own enough of them. I've not spent more than 100. I've spent about 120 quid over about a year, which is about 12. It's not even that. It's not even 12. It's not even 10 quid a month, is it? It's about £10 a month, which is not even a takeaway, is it? But just bought 4 more, right? Yeah, for about 16 quid. Right? And I bought 2 men's, 1 full man's first name dot this surname GTLD, right? One's an abbreviation of a man's first name, and I've bought 2 abbreviations of 2 women's first names. Now, to find a man's first name dot surname in this new GTLD is difficult because an investor's buying them up and putting them straight. You're buying them for £4 and straight away £400,000. I can't even work out the percentage of that. What is the percentage return on investment of buying something for £4 and selling it for £400,000? I don't even know how to. Let's just say there isn't many things in the world that can actually produce that return on investment than that domain name of that. And because these are the neatest, shortest possible versions of a first name dot surname, or a first name surname website address, because all it is, instead of having a .com on the end, which is a waste of time, because a person with this surname, that surname is more important to that person than the .com. That's as basic as it gets. Not code, even though it chooses one. So yeah, this first name dot surname, £4 you buy. I bought 4 this one for 16 quid. Right? That's good. So that's what's that 1.4. If they was to sell for that, which is basically as soon as one of these to do this investor style strategy, and now the investor is buying female. It's got men's names, we're buying women's names now, first names, and I own about at least 15, I could say 15 comfortably. 15 women's first name got surnames in this GTLD. Only because I know which GTLD to look for, and that they are the cheapest. And the other 4 that are available, you've got to pay £2,500 to buy and £2,500 per year to renew, which is why I can't afford to do them. But the £4, I've got 4 quid all day long. Straight in there, takes about a minute and a half, bought, job done. Then it can't be bought, can it, right? Yeah? You can do this as well. You just got to guess what surnames are available. Look for the GTLD. You've all you've got to do is find the new GTL list, new GTLD list. Right? There's 1,200 plus, right? Yeah? Plus they're going to issue a load more. At some point they're going to have .Smith and .Jones. Right? At some point they're going to go for silly, proper silly money. big money, right? Yeah. Because you're going to get a popular first name dot Smith and a popular first name dot Jones, and they're going to sell for hundreds and thousands of pounds, because someone will be a millionaire with that name, and it'll be like loose change, but they'll want it, right? At whatever price. This is where we are. First name dot surname GTLDs. I know all the extensions of the first names, the surname GTLDs, right? Just sitting there. So I just go in there, pull one out, £4, pull another first name dot surname GTLD out, £4. Easiest pie. Like sitting on the bank with fishing, they're just pulling out first name dot surname GTLDs for £4. But someone's selling for £400,000 each, right? But the problem is that I won't be able to renew them, because they're £100 each to renew, right? So I've got to let them. So this is the scenario I've got. I've got to try and let them, knowing there's an investor that's listing about £400,000 each, right? Which for some people is loose change, and for a lot of people is a fortune, right? It's more than a house, right? So I've got to let them expire without anyone knowing that they're going to expire, and try and buy them back for £4 without paying the £100 renewal, right? Which is difficult when you've got an investor with deep pockets that is buying them and listing them, because at some point someone's going to pay £100,000, £200,000 for one of these. They're going to negotiate a couple hundred, £250,000 whatever, instead of 400,000, and they're going to buy one, which will give the investor even more ready cash to just buy everything, even the £2,500 ones, and own the whole first name dot surname GTLD sector, like the lot. So you won't be able to get a first name dot surname GTLD for less than $500,000 or $1 million or whatever price they're priced at, right? This is where we are. And I'm buying them for £4. Right? I don't know. This is it. And I've got 3 that are going to auction soon, which is going to be interesting. So this is where I am. You can do this if you know the GTLP extensions of the surnames. You've only got to go to this is what I said before. Look at the 1200 and just scroll down. Is that a surname? Is it a surname? Is it a surname? And you'll see, yeah, that's a surname. Then you've got every first name and every first name of that surname, and that's what you do. Anyone can do it. If me knowing this and telling you via this video helps you buy a first name dot surname for £4 and sell it for a few quid, share the love, make someone's day, donate whatever it is, if that's your thing. Help make a difference. But this is where we are, and I've also pulled out a proper peach. I used to own this in .co.uk. I used to own, because plugin is a thing. Plogging is a thing, right? Type it into YouTube, you'll see people doing it. I used to own plugin.co.uk, right? Yeah? I've just gone and bought plugin, which is a single word and a trend, .xyz for 75p. What a peach! So I bought 5 domain names for £17, right? Because I've got to let a few expire, and I've either got to pay £35 to renew each one, or just spend 20 and buy 5 new. That's just how I do it, until one of them sells. But domain name investing is a thing in 2021, 2022. And this video just shows you what it is. But they're still sitting there. It's like the Rodney Del Boy of the watch. So that's where it finished. No, there's still more first name GTLDs in there. First name, surname GTLDs. In the domain name register. You just got to find them. You just need to have a good understanding of all the first names, UK first names, male and female or whatever it is, and this particular surname. And I've made a video of them showing you which surname it is, so it gives you a head start. Hope this helps you. Have a good holiday and all that, yeah. Adios. And my current food for the next couple of days, the festive period, consists of about 3 packets of crisps. unless I get to a shop. All good fun. Adios.